Hello everyone! Welcome to the stream of tonight of the Indian series, and it's the round one, day 4. And here we can see into the first match the Zenith Excellence Esport onto the blue side, and the team it's Konza onto the red side. And guys, onto your caster stakes. I'm your caster Yuna. Along with me, I have a really amazing co-caster Shinryu.
Hello, Yuna. It's been amazing to be here as well as casting these games. And for all our viewers who have just joined in, welcome to the Indian Gaming Series, Season 1, of course. And this is the first match of the night, and I have, of course, Yuna with me to cast this game. And before we talk more, you can see the blue side, that is Team Zenith, will be the first one to ban a hero, and unfortunately, they did not ban anyone. What about that? I think, are they facing any internet issue here, Yuna? What do you think?
I guess so. They are facing some connectivity issues because every single ban is really important for the team drafting and all, and we can already see the team Zenith losing their first ban. And here we can see onto the banning panel. I mean, this beautiful lady with the lantern getting banned out. This hero gonna be really annoying, if it's open and with lanterns they're not allowing those frontliners to initiate any other single fight, and it will be really kind of annoying for those frontliners just getting picked up and thrown in somewhere. Well, they are literally trying so hard to initiate fight and sustain, but no, this lady will be literally just targeting them and poking them again and again.
Yes, you're absolutely correct on your analysis about that. Zushin provides a lot of utility to those team fights. Time and again, the frontliners really struggle when she's around the map, and banning it out is the right choice, like you said. But the next two quick bans, you can see the Batang being banned from the side of Team Zenith, really, eliminating the chance for those fisty hero to be on the map. But again, the Shuyu ban really solidifies that they don't want any fast jungle clear or any type of threat to their backline. So far, the Fanny as well as a lot of good heroes. The gold laners are really open. The Ranger is not banned yet, so I'm still surprised to see that up. I think they might trade some heroes here and there, isn't it, Yuna?
I mean, yeah, there are a lot of meta heroes still open, like the Fanny you told, and always the Granger is there. So I guess the Team Zenix literally want to get the hands onto the Granger, or maybe they can go for the Harriet, or maybe they can go for the Joy. A lot of options are still open for them. But let's see from the team, it's which hero they will be banning out. But I can feel somewhere like there will be another jungler ban coming in.
That could be the case, but they are, they can narrow down the gold laners a little bit before actually go in. And there is the Granger ban that I was talking about. It actually came through, and I'm not surprised because right now a lot of other heroes are still open. The Hayabusa for the jungle is still up for the take, so is the Alpha. And one more hero which can provide a lot of utility to those team fight is the Matilda, which is still up for the take. If the side of Team Zenith want, they can actually pick that hero, and it will be a good hero to have in this first pick because they have a lot of heroes still up for their sleeves, I believe. And if with such kind of utility, the team fights as well as the sustainability will really increase to a next level.
I mean, that's true. Matilda is the type of hero which can give a lot of support and mobility onto the team fights. But still, they can. I think like they will be picking some other picks because I guess they won't be going for Matilda.
You're right about that. And man, oh man, your prediction does come true. First pick from the side of Team Zenith would be the Cecilion, a good hero for the mid to late game. Struggles a little bit in the early when he does not have the stack, but I think those bad feats as well as the bad impacts will really impact the outcome of this game as we will slowly go into the late game. But again, right now the side of Team Konza has the pick, and they will quickly get the mage as well, which is the Vexana. A lot of utility and a lot of sustain with the Eternal Guard, that really acts as the sixth man in those team fights. So I'm really liking what I'm seeing so far. So I think if they get a good frontliner like the Hylos, like the Garud Kacha, which is still open and up for the take, but oh man, they are going with a Layla. Is that a pretty early pick? What do you think?
I mean, Layla is not a bad choice. This hero is really good for the late game, but still, going for the early pick onto the goal lane maybe kind of brings some, disadvantage because the team Zenix haven't picked out their goal laner, and they can pick some counters for the Layla, and maybe this could, change some scenarios. But I guess they have something onto their head. But still, picking up the goal laner so early, it's kind of a concern for the team Eats.
You're definitely correct. With the Layla being picked early on, they already know that both the damage dealer does not have too much of mobility. They have no dash whatsoever, and if they get a good flanking hero like the Khalid, it's really a very bad news for the side of Team Konsa. They really need to be smart about their draft. The draft really puts a lot of advantage to a single team, and if they give up their draft like this, it can be proving really detrimental. But again, the Harith onto the goal lane, I like it because it's really strong, and those chrono dashes as well as with the Zaman force, you can do a lot of damage in a very short amount of time. So I think they are really looking solid with the first 3 picks for the side of Team Zenith. And the side of Team Itkonsa, they really need a good frontliner because they have the damage, they have the the heroes which can do a lot in those team fights, but without a proper frontliner, they would have been struggling, I was gonna say. But the Hayabusa pick so far is good against those heroes like the Sicilian, which cannot get away even after using the flicker. And this game around, we can see the Purify is onto him. So what do you think about the Hayabusa pick?
I mean, the Hayabusa is a really great, jungler hero, and he will be, clearing his jungle very soon as well. There is a squad shadow onto him, giving him the mobility, and it's kind of annoying to catch up with him. And the shadow kill going onto the backline is directly targeting onto them, and once it's unleashed upon them, there isn't any escape route for them to come out from that situation. So Hayabusa is a really great hero, but still the team Zenix doesn't have picked out their jungler, so they can also go with the Fanny, or they can also go with the Joy to compete with the Hayabusa. So let's see which hero they're gonna pick up.
You're correct. Again, you can see the Belleric being banned in the second phase, and right now the side of Team Zenith have the chance to ban a good fronty tank liner, some of the tanks. But again, are they so confident that they're not banning any heroes? That we need to know soon. But again, another slot not used by the side of Team Zenith. So this just says that the side of Team Itkonsa might have more heroes to play around, and they can actually get some good picks onto their side, isn't it?
I mean, well, that's true. They have already, lost their 2 bans, and there's only last ban coming in. Like, they could have banned out the hero like Hylos or Carmilla. I was thinking of, but yeah, Carmilla gets the ban from the team. I mean, the Carmilla with the Curse of Blood and the Sicilian Batfish dealing a lot of damage as well. There is a Khalid with the Raising Sandstorm zoning them out, and he has the Regain onto him. So it will be the great combination to have onto the team. So why not ban out this hero, which are literally kind of disadvantage, kind of bad for you onto the opponents if they have their hand onto them.
Yup. But again, they need to be really smart with what they give away. Right now they just have 1 slot to ban, and if they don't ban out a hero which can actually counter their draft, which can actually be a threat to their draft, they should really think it through and ban it out. I was gonna say this hero, but it's banned now. I'm happy that they banned the Hylos, a lot of sustain and lot of mobility with the Glorious Pathway, and it also slows down the enemy. So it was a really tough hero to counter against when you don't have that kind of HP shred heroes, because they have already picked 2 heroes which do not have any kind of HP shred. It's almost burst type of hero. So banning it out was the right choice. But right now the side of Team Itkonsa, they have the chance to pick a good hero, like the what do you say? What heroes are open? The definitely the Tutkacha is open, and the Hilda is also open if they want. And
what I want to do.
Dairoth is a question, but I like it. It can counter out the Khalid sustainability a little bit, but again, I'm not really too sure if it will work too well against the heroes like the Harith, like the Sicilian in the late game. What do you think, Yuna, about that Dairoth pick?
I do agree with you, Shinru. Like, really, Darius is not a bad hero. He, like, right now he has the damage onto the early onto the late game also, gaining him the regain onto his HP also. But still, going against the Khalid is okay. But going against this Harry, I mean, he had a lot of mobility, and onto the late game, he will be having a lot of damage. Also, Darius deals a damage. He will sustain, but still, the Phobius was still open. I was thinking about the Phobius or maybe CC or the Gato. They would have picked out
Who's
heroes.
But look at that, an Angela as well as a Sun Jungle coming in this game. I mean, this is something new that we are looking at, but again, it's not too surprising because that's a good pick to have at the very least. You know, the Angela can give more sustain to the Harith with the hard cut and it can really do well. But again, I don't see too much CC coming in from their side. You know, they have the Khalid's Raging Sandstorm, but apart from that, they only have the Sanguine Cause as well as the Angela stun, and apart from that, they do not have any lock-on skill to get to, you know, to stop the Hayabusa from coming in and going out so frequently. But yes, the last pick from the side of team Itkonsa is still due, and what do you think will go well in the draft?
I mean, they are, I guess, locking in with the Arlot. Okay. They're changing their pick, and I guess it's a Tigreal onto the play. I mean, this hero with the implosion will be giving a lot of set for the team, and there is a Vexana with the Eternal Guard. You know, this combo gonna be good if they, you know, walk in a good team coordination. And there is the Layla for the late game and the Hayabusa to mark down onto the back line, as both of the teams draft are pretty good.
Definitely, it's looking steady so far. You know, both the drafts are looking pretty good. They have the front to back composition for both the sides, but again, it will come down to the execution at the end of the day. So, you know, the better draft does not mean you have the more advantage. It comes down to the synergy, the execution that you can put forward. But this time around, we are slowly going in and looking at the draft. Which draft do you favor in this game, Yuna?
I mean, both of the teams are looking great, but I kind of, you know, like the its draft. Like, Dairot is kind of a concern, but still, you know, like having the Layla for lead, there is a Tigreal for the set, and there is a Vexana for the damage. You can't deny the fact that Vexana gives a lot of damage, and you know, from the Eternal Guard as well, and there is a Hayabusa to block onto the back line, and I just like their draft.
You're correct again, but to our lovely viewers who just joined in, welcome to the Indian Gaming Series Season 1, and today is the first match for these two teams. You can see the first game is between Team Zenith Exilis Esports versus Team Itkonsa, who are on the red side. So again, this time around, the early game, you can see the mid lane already a lot of pressure being built onto the Khalidian. He's forced to flicker, the Hayabusa is going in, and there might be the first blood.
Oh my god, that was really great. For the team 8, starting with the first blood, you know, and the Tigreal using the second hammer onto that mid lane as well. The Hayabusa going in with a God Shadow and literally taking him down.
Yes, that was a good start coming in from the side of Team Itkonsa. You can see they already are rolling, and right now the Cecilia needs to be careful. He's a bit too low, and the Hayabusa was looking for an opportunity to go in, but I think he will just focus on the farming so far. Gold lane might soon be the focus of that gank, as you can see the Tigreal already being there to help his gold laner to farm much more, you know, safer. But again, you can see the rotation coming in from the side of Team Itkonsa. They might look for an engage.
I mean, there is a Vexana and there is a Tigreal up there onto the goal and also the Layla, and they are trying to set up a good, you know, set on targeting onto that Harith, but still Hayabusa is onto the EXP lane, and there is a Sicilian coming in, but he doesn't have any vision. Oh my god, the Sacred Hammer was used upon the Sicilian, but the flicker saved him out.
Yes, but look at the top lane, they might be going for another engage. You can see already 4 members, make it 5, they're already there, and the Hayabusa needs to be careful. The sun is really chunked low and will be taken down right before the first turtle, and this might be a free turtle. They going to the side of Team Itkonsa.
I mean, a great team coordination coming in from team, you know, and they already got the first neutral objective onto their hand, and the Khalid is really low onto the HP. Oh my god, and the Pirate just going in and taking him down inside his own turret.
Oh, that's so much pressure being built up, and slowly but surely the goal lead is shifting to the side of Team Konsa. Again, look at the blue buff.
Oh my god, the second hammer with the implosion coming in from the Tiger. Batfish coming into the play, but no, the Hayabusa taking down the Angela with the shadow kill, and the Vexen now will be falling back. Oh my god, that's the double kill for the Hayabusa onto the Sicilian. Hayabusa is really low onto the HP, and the stun shutting down the Hayabusa onto the Sin as the Tigrel taking a good revenge for his teammate and taking down the Sun. That's a great amount of trade coming in for the team 8.
Yes, absolutely, and they're off to a good start, but look at the Tigrel, maybe not in a good position. The Zaman Force is already dropped and he's not at the good spot. No support from his team and will be taken down. And that's another kill going this time to the side of Team Zenith, and they got some of the gold back. As you can see, the Layla trying to steal the jungle camp away. The Harith kind of spots him, but still does not want to engage on him. And you can see Yuna already. We are just almost 4 minutes into the game. Oh, wait a minute. The goal lane. Oh, they're just back at it again. I think a lot of poking will come through from that lane. But Yuna, you can see we are just 4 minutes into the game, and the goal lead is almost nearly to a 2k and more than 2k actually. But do you think this can lead to a snowball? Oh, damn.
Oh my god, the eternal god damage as well. The lane giving a great damage and taking down the Harry. That's really coming in team station, and you can see the Hayabusa taking down the Angela. Oh my god, Angela is getting targeted again and again by the Hayabusa.
Oh, what a play coming in.
The important at Fulda.
Yes, man, oh man, look at that. The aggression does not stop here, Yuna, but again the turtle is up, and I think they might go for it. Without their jungler, they don't have any chance to contest whatsoever. And oh, okay, almost a Sicilian. Look at that.
Oh my god, Sicilian, I don't know why he was there. He didn't have any flame shot, but still trying to steal away that turtle, but wasn't successful, and almost it cost his own life. Somehow he was able to manage to come out very safely, but no, the Hayabusa going with the shadow kill, the lot fighter going, and oh my god, Angela almost got down, and Cyrus shutting down the stun. The Boers are not able to farm up well as well onto the goal lane. The Layla taking down the Harry. Oh my god, what's going on? Right now the team it's are totally dominating, and the Hayabusa again going in, but no, he will be falling back because he's really low onto the HP, and overextension will not be good.
Definitely, they have the goal lead and they should not throw it whatsoever. You can see the lane, the turrets already favoring the side of Team Konsa. They have 2 turret leads right now, and they're slowly but surely making it more advantage to this side with invading the jungle as well as going under the turrets like you mentioned. And right now the goal lead is almost of 6k, but again the Tiger going with the set.
Oh my god, the implosion was so correct at the moment, but no, his teammates were not present, and the Sicilian getting the kill as well as Shan shutting down the Tigrel, and there's another kill from the Vixena onto the Harriet, but no, Sicilian will be getting a double kill onto the Layla. The Sicilian is getting a damage like after second by second, and here we can see the Hayabusa taking down the Khalid.
Oh, a lot of kills going to the side of both these teams, but again I think this time around the goal lead is not really going back to the side of Team Zenith, but again the shutdown onto that Layla, that definitely means that they got a lot of gold onto the Sicilian. Is slowly but surely hurting by the passing of each minute. And again, the last neutral objective will be up soon. The Hayabusa going in again.
Oh my god, a beautiful complex is happening onto the area. The Batfist is onto the play, but no, the Sun will be getting shut down. The implosion was used, and the Angela has been taken down by the Layla. A lot of damage coming in from the Layla, and Vixena getting the kill. That's the double kill for the Layla onto the Sicilian. Oh my god.
Man, oh man, it's for a 4-0 trade. As you can see, this is the Harith is all by himself. Trying to defend the Ogi Shadow Kill will be used onto the Harith, and he will be taken down, and a mega kill going in the hands of the Hayabusa, who is sitting at a score of 7-1-5 in this game, and off to a good start, almost a snowball. And I think they have control over all the side of this map as well as the neutral objective. You can see the last one is up for the take. They're not really taking it yet. I think they might go for the 8th minute Lord. As you can see the itemization, the Layla doing really well with 2 items locked, as well as the Hayabusa already having 20 stack onto that Sky Piercer. So this is just speaking bad news because their side, the side of Team Zenith, they do not have too many items on their heroes, and this might just talk trouble for them because they need those items for those heroes. They need the gold as well as they need the stacks onto the Sicilian. So what they need is time here, but can they buy the time? It's the question here, Yuna.
I mean, like, it's kind of hard for them, but still, anything can happen on to the late game. Like, if you can play out wisely and, if you can get some trade onto their hands and, you can engage very wise, then, like, you can get some comeback. But, it really depends on the way they will be playing out and, getting those trades onto their hands, and you will be engaging onto the team fights. And we can see that the Hayabusa taking down the Sicilian, the one who was dealing more like some damage onto the team fights. He has been taken down. He is getting targeted out, and also the tier turrets have fallen down from the mid lane also onto the top lane.
Yes, you're correct, but you can see the side of Team Zenith are trying to look for a turret onto the bot lane, but they are not so fortunate enough, and with the losing of their members, they cannot contest for this Lord anytime soon. So this is a very well Lord given to the side of Team Ithcons, and with that they will get more advantage. They might look to open the inhibitors up because they have taken down all the second tier turrets like you mentioned, and only the inhibitor stands. And with the aggression they have, with the set maker that the Tiger can provide, and with the goal lead, they can very well get a turret or two for sure, and might probably look for an end to this game.
I mean, that's true, and the Lord is marching from the top lane, and the Layla have already got a Visible Fury, and also she will be getting that Malefic gun, which will be giving her more, range advantage as well. The Wind Nature will be doing a lot, so it's gonna be really hard if the Layla gets her final items, and this will be the really pain for the team, Zenith. And here we can see the Lord is there, and the Lord will be, hitting on to that inhibited turret, and the team Zenith are trying to defend out, but I guess they're gonna defend out this, and we can see the Raging Sandstorm coming in from the Khalid, and the Cistern taking down the die roll. I mean, the battle damage. And there is Angela taking down the Tigrel. Oh my god, they literally took off the two members and they defended out the Lord. I mean, they got some trade onto their hands.
I wouldn't say that was the best trade that they were looking for. The Tiger was a bit, hasty going in with the Flicker Implosion onto the Sicilian, who already had the Purify, and that was not the right target. I'm sorry, it was the Harriet that he was going on, but it was not the right target. Knowing the fact that he can just Purify out of the turn, out of his ultimate, that was definitely a nail in the coffin that he went for, and with that his side was punished. The side of Team Ithconsa could not sustain, they did not have anybody to just drag the members away, so they just fell one after the other. So 2 kills were going, and they did not get any inhibitors whatsoever. But again, you can see onto the bot lane, they are trying to open up the map. I think this was the time management that they were looking for, because they were kind of trailing behind. So with the extended time, they can actually farm a little bit, clear this jungle. As you can see, the Hayabusa going in again will use the Quad Shadow as well as the Oge Shadow kill, but will not get that kill onto the Angela, who is forced to flicker. But again, lot of pressure being built up, and I think with the Tiger getting back his flicker, he might go in for another engage.
I mean, that's true. The Tiger has the set onto him, and like he has the implosion, and with the flicker he will be giving a great set again. And there is a 7k goal difference between this team, and still the team 8s are leading in the goal. But I guess the team then it also making some goal cover up for the team, but it will depend on the second lot, because it will be respawning soon onto the river side, and it's already have a lot of upper hand onto them. So I guess the team it will be getting the second lot. Or okay, another
look at the mid lane.
coming in on an implosion by the Tiger, and the guy is shutting down the Harriet as well. The Lena shutting down the Angela. That's a double kill for the Harriet onto the Sun. Oh my god, a beautiful set by the Tiger, just took down 3 members of the team Zenith.
Yes, you're correct, and that implosion what they were looking for. They had the flicker and they used it at the right time, and the punish was there, and right at the crucial moment, the rod was up and they are just shutting it down. And this is not the second level 2 lord, this is still an elemental lord, a level 1 lord. The 12-minute mark was not hit before they actually took it down, so another level 1 lord. But I think it might be defendable, it won't be hitting hard those turrets so quickly. So we need to see how the side of Team Zenith would defend this, and with the Tiger not having the flicker anymore, I think they have a better chance at defending this.
I mean that's true, and also we can see that the team Zenith, all of them have their ultimates upon them, so the Raging Sandstorm can be used for zoning them out or for initiating any fights. And there is the Angela with the hard guard, which will be giving a lot of support, a lot of heal and the shield, and there is a lot onto the mid lane and taking down the inhabitants of the team Zenith and the Khalid going in with the Raging Sandstorm trying to initiate some fight, and there is a title with another implosion and the Hayabusa taking down the Khalid, but the Layla has this shutdown, and that's the double kill for the Hayabusa onto the Sun, taking a great revenge for his teammate.
Definitely, the minions are still marching and they really need to clear it out. The Hayabusa does not have the Ogi Shadow Kill anymore, and the Tigreal is going in, but he does not have the Flicker anywhere yet. You can see the Eternal Guard will be used, and with that, the Tigreal will be losing that immortality. I'm sorry, it was the Tyroth who will lose the immortality, but again, the Conceal will be saving them off. They are trying to back out. The Zaman Force not really connecting. The members are too far, and with that, they will go for a disengage, but again, the pressure is still up. The minions are still marching, and there are a lot of lanes they need to defend, and their members shot. The members are back on the map, but I don't know if they can hold on for any longer, because with the pressure being built up, the items being locked in for those heroes like the Layla, it's just getting grimmer and grimmer for the side of Team Zenith so far.
I mean, if the team it will be able to get that third lot also onto their hands, it will be really hard for the team Zenith to defend out, because already they have lost their mid-lane inhabitants and only the two are standing, and the lot will be, oh my god, the Diet is really looking into the bad situation, though he used the vengeance but not able to come out from that 5-man gang just happened upon him and he was shut down. I mean, he overextended the fight. I don't know what he was doing over there alone, and he got punished away.
A bit too overextended for sure, but again, the punish was there because all the members collapsed onto him, so that was a good shutdown that they got. Right now it's just 14 minutes into the game. We are slowly nearing to the mid to late game power spike for these heroes, and the items are gonna make the change, because look at the sun.
Oh my god, that was crazy thing. The Sun literally went in and the Layla just shut him down. Oh my god, and also the implosion was vested out. And here we can see the Eternal Guard coming in and the destruction coming from the Layla. But Hayabusa has been shut down by the Hive, and Golden Tiger has shut down, and the Layla taking down the Khalid. Oh my god, that trade was not good for the team.
I mean, the Tigreal was so fast at his implosion that I could not even see the enemy getting ulted by that ultimate. So again, I mean, kudos to him. He could see some godly moments, in the near future. But again, with that, they still did not lose the Lord. The side of Team Konsa will get the Lord despite losing the members, despite not having their jungler online the map. But again, this just speaks bad for the side. The Sun really needs to be careful. They do not have anyone to face check those bush. With the Angela, it's not really enough frontliner for them. The Angela can just work as an extra bit of sustain, and if they want to check this bush, they have to just use those, tanky member like the Khalid, who can actually go and check those bush up for him. But him going in for himself to check the bush, that is a bad news. But again, the Lord is marching down the middle lane, and this is a second level Lord. So without in the mid lane, what do you think, Yuna? Will they be successful in their defense?
No, like, I'm just looking at the Angela. Okay, she is doing something. I don't know what she was waiting for. Just a lot of material. But here is the Lord to the base of Team Zenith, and the battle between from this thing is not damage. The Khalid has shut by that one straight, but still it is crystal. Oh my god, he's but he will fall back. But he's up. Getting down the sun, like I thought.
I mean, it was just a bit unfortunate for them, but again, the Hayabusa wants to go in, but it does not have the Ogi Shadow Kill yet. The Angela clearing the top lane was a okay choice, because she can just ult and come back to the map anywhere she was on any member she would. But again, the Layla needs to be careful, just get the Sanguine cause as well as the bat impact. Chunk to half HP, but she will be able to regen back. Again, without that tank, the frontliner, they should not go for those risky plays. They need to be a bit calm, because the late game is slowly but surely favoring the side of Team Zenith because they have those late game power spike hero like the Harriet, like the Sicilian, as well as the Sun, who really scales up well as they get those items locked on.
I mean, yes, the Sun will be dealing more damage onto the lead team as well. He has, his two brothers along with him, so it's gonna be a really great for the Sun.
Yes, but you can see the Harriet already being able to complete his build. He has the Holy Crystal as well as the Divine Cape, so that also means that he can go and give those burst damage to the tanky members too. So the side of team Itkonsa, they need to be careful they do not go onto the wrong member and let the other members be freely hitting them. But again, you can see so far we are just 18 minutes into the game, but it's not just anymore because this is the late game that both the teams were looking for, and with enough time they have got those items for them. And you can see the Harriet already hitting hard, so with each time passing, the Sicilian will also start to hit harder. And right now the level, evolved Lord, level 3 Lord will be slowly but surely taken down by the side of team Itkonsa, and I don't think so the side of team, oh wait a minute,
Oh my god, the raging sandstorm by the Khalid trying to disturb them out, but no, the Layla shutting down the Khalid, the bad piece is coming into play as well. They had shutting down the tight drill, the front liner, and there is a lot, oh my god, the Hayabusa is really low onto the HP, and the Sun securing a lot for the team. And meanwhile, the Vexana has
oh
shut
wait a
down as
minute,
well.
wait a minute,
The
wait a
Hayabusa,
minute.
but the Pyros and Khalid are also the pistol. Wait, oh my god. So Tyrant has been shut down. That was crazy. That was insane, and that's the double kill for the Harriet onto the Layla. A constant wiped out.
Man oh man, that was so close for comfort to the side of team Zenith. Almost lost it. The base crystal just at 20 to 30% HP. I think they had their hearts in their hand, and that was just the turning point. They were looking for. The Sun was able to successfully steal the Lord for his team, and with that, all the members were wiped out. For the side of Team Itkonsa, right now you can see the mid lane slowly but surely is being taken down, and they're just looking for the push. They do not care if the Lord is there or not yet. But look at now the implosion.
The implosion is on to the play as well. The eternal god, but the Khalid, just zoning them out with a raging sandstorm, and we can see the Lord is marching from the bottom lane, and there is the Sun dealing a lot of damage, and we can see that the Iron trying to get onto the planet, but they have already backed out from there as well. The Lord is there, so the Layla need to defend all the Lord, and the Khalid initiating that, but the Sacred Hammer by the tight drill totally took him inside the crystal.
The
Khalid is really low to that, and the Khalid has died, but the crystal is really close to the active points. Oh my god! And the Vixena gets injured, but as well the double kill for the Hayabusa. That's the double kill for the Layla. A complete wiped onto the team Zenith. My god, what's happening between these two teams? That's crazy.
We have an absolute cinema in this game, man. This is just like some South Indian movie. One time one team gets wiped out, they're going all in, and this time around it's too bad for the side of Team Zenith. They don't have anybody else to defend, and the Layla does not care she because she will be clearing the waves as well as the base crystal, and with that, the side of Team Itkonsa will be securing this game and the victory in today's first game. Congratulations to them, but hard luck for the side of Team Zenith here. Yuna, what went wrong in that last team fight?
Oh my god, that last team fight was really crazy to see, okay? Because the Khalid was the one, the one frontliner who was trying to initiate those fights, and he really did it. But the Tiger with the Sacred Hammer just took him in, and he was sustaining. He was the one who was sustaining all the damage. And yeah, Khalid was taken down, and after that, Layla might be targeting onto that Angela, and Dairot just targeting onto the backliners. That was really great, and the backliners got the wiped out. And the Sicilian and the Hyde was dealing damage. They were taken down, and one by one, the Sun, the Angela got shut down, and yes, everything just clearly get wiped out for the Team Zenith, and it's took their victory onto their hands. And Shinju, I noticed something, okay? At the last moment, when the Layla was hitting that crystal, I mean, she used that wind chant. I don't know why. She just used that wind chant, and she was just hitting the crystal. She was like, whatever happens, I'm gonna just end this match. No matter what, I will use everything onto me.
I mean, she was just so happy to just be ending the game, and she did not care what she was using at that moment. But again, they were so close to winning both these teams in those last two team fights. Once it was the side of Team Itkonsa almost able to take down the base crystal, but at the crucial time, the recall from the Harith as well as the rest of the members saving the game. But they were just not enough. When they tried to close the game for their side, they just got wiped out, and it was just too sad to watch because they were so close to winning. And like you mentioned, the factors that actually played into this game really were favoring the side of Team Itkonsa, and congratulations to them. And they really fought hard and well. So tonight they're moving to the victorious pathway, but the side of Team Zenith are just a bit short. So again, I think with that, we might go for a short break because the second game will be on our way soon. So don't go anywhere and go and rehydrate yourself because we have a long night in for us. this is gonna be a match between Team Divide and Conquer versus Team Blazing Olympus. So I will be your caster for this game, Shin Ryu, and joining me on the caster decks is the cute and the cutest and the one and only is her name starts with a Y and it ends with a A, and that name is Yuna. So if you can hear me, would you like to say hi to the teams as well as to our viewers?
I mean, thank you so much for the introduction, Sindhu. And like, hello everyone. So here we are on to the second match tonight. And there are two wonderful teams into this match. And let's see what they're gonna show us into this match. What's excitement, they're gonna give on to the match.
Definitely so, and this time around we are already in for the banning phase, and the first ban from the side of Team Divide and Conquer would be the Zushin. So this time around they are the first one to ban that hero. We usually see that ban coming from the opponent side, but I personally think they are cooking for some of those sustained frontliner and to go for their first ban from the side of Team Blazing Olympus would be that Fanny. Now both the teams are taking different approaches here. You can see one hero that one dive compost hero being banned. So they might be looking for some kind of backline, artillery type of damage. Maybe. What do you think?
I mean, that's true. And like Shinryu, so much juicing ban coming in. I guess they are planning to take the
Magic
Sicilian
is
onto their
my
hands
life.
because this
Is
Sicilian
banned.
is a really great mid laner like into this meta along with Juice.
That is true, but again, I'm not too confident about the Zushin, because sorry, the Sicilian, because yeah, it does really a good damage, but you need a lot of time when you want to go for that damage, and you cannot actually wait that long if you don't have pretty good early game hero. So the lineup, the execution that is required is very difficult for a Sicilian game, but again, you can see bans are coming really quick from the side of Team Divide and Conquer. They are already in for this game. They are looking really prepared. They are banning out two top goal laner heroes, that is the Grandeur as well as the Harith. And to ban from the side of Team Blazing to it would be the hero, that is Shuyu. So another dive hero being banned, and the final ban is the Badang. So which heroes are open here at this point here?
I mean, the Team Divide and Conquer, banning and Granger. These are the heroes which are onto the meta.
Mm-hmm. But you can see the first pick coming in from the side of Team Divide and Conquer would be the Sicilian, like you mentioned. Oh man, two dive heroes being instantly locked from the side of Team Blazing Olympus. So I don't know if the Sicilian will have a good game this time around. What do you think? Well. I think our Miss Yuna having a little bit of problem to just know what is going on. But again, I will take it away while she is just figuring out what she needs to think about the draft. But again, you can see the Chow as well as the Clint is being shown, but the Chow has already been locked. So they are going in for the the way of the dragon to just lock on those two dive heroes which are being locked again. Second pick from the third pick from the side of Team Divide and Conquer would be the Clint. Now that really is a lot of range, but a bit too mobile hero. He does not have, sorry, a bit too immobile hero because he does not have too many dashes. The second skill is all he has to get out of the harm's way. But I don't know that is enough when you have two diving heroes locking you down with the Ogi Shadow Kill as well as the electrifying beat. So I want to see how do they approach this draft again. We need to be really actually just go and look how would they counter that picks, because they only have the show to lock it down, as you can see, to counter out the draft. Coming in from the side of Team Divide and Conquer would be the Claude. So the Blazing do it. I don't know if it will be blazing them down or not, but it will be interesting to watch. So far the draft is really very flexible, I would say, in terms of going in and going out. All the heroes have a lot of mobility, that is for sure. But again, Right now, the second banning phase have already kicked in, and both the sides might look for some kind of good heroes to which they can actually ban and, you know, go for the front line. And I want to know from Yuna, what does she think will get banned here?
I mean, looking on to the both of the picks, they have the jungler, they have the mid laner onto their side as well, the gold laner. So I think they're gonna ban out some EXT or maybe the roamer.
I mean, that could be the case. I think they did not ban anything for the first lot coming in from the side of team. Blazing Olympics, they, I mean, it's kind of funny, they have the name Blazing Olympus and they have the hero Cloud, so too many Blazings out there into their side. But again, it will be really fun to watch because so far the draft has not been locked yet. So I'm planning, I'm just thinking they might ban the Hylos as well as the, Garut Kacha in this game. Also, the Khalid is open, the Hilda is open. The Hilda could be a really, strong contender to just shut down the heroes coming in from the side of Team Blazing Olympus. The Hayabusa really struggle against that hero, but the ban would be the Sun. And do you think that was an important ban in this game? Would the Sun have been a problem?
Is to protect lives.
I mean, the Sun is a really great hero. I can't say he's not a good hero, but still, he deals the damage. He has the clones onto him onto the late game. But seeing onto the picks of the team, Blazing, they should have banned out some frontliners, or maybe they could have banned out some EXP. The CC was still open, and they could have banned like other heroes also. There were a lot of options still open for them, but I don't know. They went with the Sun ban, but I guess they kind of feel annoying to feel like to face off the Sun, and I guess because of that they have banned out the zero.
That could be the case very well, but the last ban was from the side of team, Blazing Olympus, and they got rid of the Hylos, so no more Glorious Pathway as well as the AOG will not be seen in this game. So what other heroes are open? They need a good mage. Do you think the Valir is viable in this game for the side of Team Blazing Olympus, Yuna?
I mean, there is a Joy pick. I haven't noticed that thing.
That is true.
They already have the Joy. No, they can go. Like they can go the Joy onto the mid lane, or I guess the Joy will be onto EXP against the Chow. But I'm kind of concerned for that. I mean, I'm not saying that the hero is bad, but still, Joy against the Chow. Though the Joy has the mobility, but they could have gone with the CC pick, and like the Joy could be into the mid lane. Like Joy is really great onto the mid, from my perspective, because I've seen so many people playing onto the mid, and it was a great come out from that scene.
I think that's a good choice, but I don't know if it would really be viable against a Sicilian. I mean, the Joy can really lock her down, but the range might be a bit a disadvantage when it's faced against each other. And I think they were lacking a little bit of CC, and with the Aurora it can really work well. But you can see to lock down their jungler from the side of Team Divide and Conquer. They will pick that Alpha with the with the charges. He might charge him, charge the opponent down, and just take out the batteries and discard them with the Minotaur, with the Minion Fury. So this time around it's looking really well, but I'm not too sure if you should pick a Kufra against a Minotaur. Oh well, it's already picked. I am not too confident about that pick, but it might work well if you are trying to just deny the dash coming in from the side of Team Divide and Conquer. So looking at the draft, which draft do you want to favor in this game, Yuna?
Looking into both of the drafts, honestly, like both of the drafts are good, but still, I like to I don't want to choose any draft, because the drafts are okay, but it will be onto the match how they gonna show us the gameplay, and it usually depends on the coordination and how you engage and how you utilize the heroes you have onto your team. So for this time, I'm not choosing any of the picks. I mean, like any of the drafts from both of the team.
Diplomat as always, but with the game going in to the land of dawn soon, I would welcome everyone who is watching in the live stream to the second game of the night between Team Divide and Conquer on the blue side and Team Blazing Olympus on the red side. So this is gonna be a best of one between these two teams. And if you guys haven't subscribed yet, like the stream, then this is your chance to do it. So go ahead and do it. And on your caster decks, I'm Shinryu, and alongside me is the one and only Yuna, who's gonna tell us more about the game as it has already started.
I mean, the game has already started, and both of the teams are giving a standard rotation, clearing up the jungle creeps as well. The gold laners are onto their lane, and also the EXP laners. So this is the early phase. Nothing much will be happening. Only some complex will be onto the riverside and onto the middle lane. But meanwhile, the Aurora going with the frosty bridge over there onto the Sicilian.
Yes, Chong so low, but still will be able to survive with the help of the sprint. A weird spell to have, but I'm not gonna say too much. I'm just kidding, guys. It's a good spell again, It's just me. It feels weird, but again on the top lane, you can see two members onto the Clint, trying to lock him down. But again, the minion Minotaur will be there. The Alpha with the Alpha charge won't be getting that kill locked onto the Flicker. Would save him, but again, you can see they are waiting for that engage. The Kufra is charging. He might go in, he might not. The Minotaur will be the first to engage, and they're already too low. The Hayabusa is trying to go in, and the members are low. He does not have the level 4 yet, but the first blood will be secured anyway. The Ogi Shadow Kill will be doing a lot of damage. As you can see, the Clint is just in the midst of it all, will be falling, and a triple kill already being secured by the Hayabusa in the early minute. And this just speaks for a snowball game coming soon, because if they don't stop the Hayabusa, it might just call trouble.
I mean, the team Divide and Conquer, they, was trying to start and initiate those fights and were trying to get the trade onto their hands, but they, at first only, they used their resources, onto the fight.
Oh, you can see the Minotaur again being punished. It seems like your mistake might be making another mistake before the turtle coming in, and this time around they don't have anybody to face check or give the vision for the control of this turtle or the riverside, and this might be a very well turtle given to the side of Team Olympus. Team Blazing Olympus, and you can see they will get it for free, but a bit too overzealous from the members of Team Divide and Conquer, and they will be getting conquered by the side of Team Blazing Duet this time around. And 3 more kills going in their favor. The jungler was not there. What they were thinking is the question, but again, so much lead being thrown to their side.
I don't know what's happening. This is going crazy.
Look at that. They are trying to go for a counter engage again. The first member to fall will be the Hayabusa, and the Kufra would be next to get on the chopping block. Right now, the Aurora trying to run for the hills. He is being chased by the Chow, who does not have the way of the dragon anymore, and she will be getting out of the harm's way. Does have the flicker still, so no more engages, but that is a good comeback, gang coming in from the side of Team Divide and Conquer. And once again, the goal lane is being contested. You can see a 1v1 was won by the Clot. So this time around, he is having a better time on the map. But, with this kind of lead, they might just go for a bit too aggressive. If they have the items being locked in right now. Again, near the bot lane river, you can see the Chow trying to go in, trying to get some vision, but needs to be careful. 3 members are already camping there. The Kufra won't be able to jump onto him. The jump did not connect, but again, the rotation is slowly coming from their side, so they are just trying to look for another engage. The Minotaur is just trying to be a bit cautious, and the rest of the members are trying to look for the red Bastille. Hayabusa going in will be able to secure that without any problem. The retribution was already used, and the rest of the members are trying to going in. You can see the Frigid Glacier will be used, but the rest of the members are just trying to disengage. That was used defensively, so once again, the members are not really there. And again, onto the blue buff, you can see the members are trying to go for a potential gank, but again, the turtle is up, so the Alpha will be using the spear, but again, the Kufra is charging in, will be jumping on to the member, and he's chunked to the Minotaur. Needs to be careful, taking a lot of damage, does not have the sustain yet, and he needs to back off, and another turtle going freely to the side of Team Blazing Olympus. And Yuna, what do you think is going south for them? They are not being able to match the aggression coming in.
Like, looking onto the boat of the team, though.
Oh.
the team are literally trying hard to play out, but still I kind of see whenever the team Divide and Conquer are trying to engage fight or anything, their positioning is getting messed up again and again. They are giving in, but still the position, the problem, the coordination is little kind of getting a hindrance onto them, like comparing to like looking onto the team Blazing Olympus.
Definitely so, but again, they are losing on a lot of front. They already, okay, look at the mid lane, the way of the dragon will connect with the Cupra, will be there for the save. The minion, Minotaur is going with the minion fury on to the free members, and the knock will connect, but the damage is not really enough. The Frigid Glacier does connect, and there comes the counter back. Gang from the side of Team Blazing to it. They are going in with all they have. The charge will be saving the members. Now Aurora will be losing her passive, but the rest of the members will be getting stunned. And with that, they're losing 3 members already. And with that, a double kill will be secured by the Hayabusa. And with that, 4-4-0 trade going in the favor of Team Blazing to Blazing Olympus, and also a turret on from the mid lane. So this is just going from bad to worse on the side of Team Divide and Conquer here, Yuna. So what is the out? What is the way out of this?
I mean, just looking on to both of the teams right now, the team Blazing Olympus are playing out so well. They have the really great team coordination as well.
But look at the top lane there, Yuna. Another kill going this time around to the side of Team Divide and Conquer. They are able to divide and conquer this time, but again, the Hayabusa trying to go in. He does use the Quad Shadow as well, the Ogi Shadow kill, and he will get the kill onto that Minotaur, already falling for 5th time. He's making too many mistakes this time around, and he should not be the one going in without having any items locked onto him. But again, the rest of the members will not look for any more fights. They are content with the turtle. You can see the positioning coming in from the Clint, trying to give some vision as well as a chance to steal it out. Will he be able to do so is the question, but no, he was not. Once again, I think this time around another kill will be secured by the Claw this time onto the Cho. So a bad decision coming in. The Alpha not in a good spot, will be punished with 3 members sandwiching him out, and a lot of more gold going in the favor of Team Blazing Olympus. They have been getting their items locked in. You can see the Claude already having the DHS as well as the Corrosion Sky. As this time around, he is really doing too well with the score of 2-0 and 7, and the rest of the members are just able to give him that free farm onto the map. The spacing is really enough, but again, the Hayabusa is going in. He's trying to go for an engage onto the Chow, but he needs to be careful. Chow still has the kick onto him, but the rest of the members are slowly but surely trying to collapse onto the mid lane, but they're content with just backing up and getting the blue buff onto their name. So once again, I would like to ask Yuna, what is a different way out of this, setback that the side of Team Divide and Conquer has gotten himself into?
I mean,
well, once again, you can see the top lane. The fight is already beginning. The Clint is not in a good spot. The Frigid Glacier will be used, and your mistake will be again taking down, making another crucial mistake. And that just speaks more bad news for the side of Team Divide and Conquer. The Joy trying to go in, does have the electrifying beat still, but will not commit onto it. The Chow waiting for them, but again, the top tier, 2nd tier turret will be taken down. The Alpha trying to find some kind of trade onto the bot lane, will be able to get a turret onto his name, but again, there's a rotation coming in from Diablo. He will be able to defend it, and with that, you can see the Lord will be up soon. So this might not be a Lord. The side of Team Divide and Conquer would like to contest. So this is a bad news for them because they don't have too many items locked in. We are about 10 minutes into the game, and most of the heroes just have completed 2 items, and the Alpha is really trailing behind. You can see the Lord is going freely, and again, with the level gap, with the gold gap, this is too much of a setback that side of Team Divide and Conquer are incurring right now. They need to respect the the damage coming in from the side of Team Blazing Olympus, as well as be a bit disciplined. Again, the Minotaur going in with the Minion Fury, but won't be able to get the damage from his teammates. They will not be able to save him down, but the Chow in the wrong position will be taken down, and the Joy will be able to get 2 kills for to him. And again, the Hayabusa going in with another shutdown onto the members of Team Divide and Conquer. This time around, the side of Team Blazing Olympus are able to divide and conquer them, and you can see the minions are marching down from all the lanes, and they are slowly trying to sink it down. And with three members being falling down, they will be back soon. But the Lord is gonna march down soon, and it's just on the top lane. So the minions are still marching, and they need to be careful how they approach that, because the damage is a bit too low, and again the Lord needs to be cleared. And four members are onto it. The bot lane inhibitor will be pushed soon. You can see the Hayabusa trying to go in on the 1v1, but this time around the ace will be acing him out, and again onto the top lane. You can see the Fridge Glacier will be used by the members, and they will not use any more engages after that, just using it to defensively to get out of the harm's way. And both the teams are trying to look for a disengage, and with that, the first Lord of the game, not doing too much. The base inhibitors are still standing, and I would say not too much worth coming in, but again, the pressure is still there. But again, you can see this time around, the side of Team Divide and Conquer, they have been zoned out so much that they are not being able to get their own resources from their jungle. It's very difficult for them unless they match the farm coming in. Right now, they are at an 8k deficit. We are just 12 minutes into the game, and this is gonna slowly translate to the mid to late game, where the Sicilian will be able to actually come back with the damage, because he will be slowly but surely getting the stacks onto his name. And once the stacks comes in, the bad impacts will be hitting a lot more harder. So this time around, they just need to be patient and wait for a little bit before they take those fights. The Minotaur really needs a little bit more items before he actually goes in for being the frontliner. The side of Team Blazing Olympus, they are just waiting for the next Lord to spawn. They are not being too hasty. They are just taking the disciplined route, and you can see they are not trying to gamble anything around this time before the Lord is spawned. But again, with the clock running down for the Lord spawn, we are just 5 seconds away before the level 2 Lord will be spawning. So this is an enhanced Lord, and the side of Team Divide and Conquer, I don't think so they will be looking to contest this. The members are too scattered away, and they are not trying to open up the map for the river control, and the Lord is definitely being taken down too fast for them to even respond. But again, Yuna, do you think the side of Team Divide and Conquer will be able to actually defend this Lord push?
Question. That's kind of so hard. How like team? I mean the team longer. It will be really hard for them to define out this Lord, because it's the second Lord, and they don't have their theories, and they are still open up right now. And the team Blazing Olympus, they already have the upper hand onto them. They are leading the goal lead. They have the more damage onto their team as well. It's an evil Lord, so it will be kind of really hard for them to defend them out. So it will be kind of a really a bad situation for them. But it usually depends on like how you will be like initiating those defensive fights for this. So it's gonna be kind of hard, but still, if they played out well, if they are able to engage properly, they can like turn some trades for them.
Definitely, but you can see the Lord is marching now. The Chow will be going in the way of the dragon, but will not be able to connect on the member. The Blazing Druid already used on the members, and he will be using the Wind to Crown just to deal extra bit of damage. The Minion Fury will be the Dark Fury, will not be able to help him out to survive, but the rest of the members are being taken down, and the Lord is not even cleared, and a wipe out coming in for the side of Team Divide and Conquer. This time around, they have been conquered by the side of Team Blazing Olympus. They have just called down the Olympian Greek gods onto their side to win this game around, and that was a beautiful display of skills and coordination amongst their members. And what a victory going in their favor for this best of one, and they will be the one emerging victorious. So Yuna, would you like to break down that game for us?
Like honestly, because of some issues, I wasn't able to see most of the game part. But still, like the thing, like whatever I was able to see, and from my side, I think the team Divide and Conquer, they have a very kind of a balance. Say like lineup. They had the Alpha and they had the Minotaur with the heal, with the sustain. And then with the main feed, he was able to he was able to make some sets, but still the plane was there and the Chaw was at there to zone them out onto the fights as well as sustain for the late game assurance. But I was little bit concerned for the team Blazing Olympus. They have the Kufra, but I was like, the Joy was onto the XC. I was like kind of concerned because I have never seen somewhere, but not much, the Joy onto the EXP. I've seen the Joy playing onto the jungle or onto the mid lane, but EXP not that much. I was kind of concerned, but no, everything went out so smooth for them. And starting from the early phase, they were trying to engage those fights. They were trying to get some trades onto their hand, but instead of getting the trade, they were like wasting out their so many resources onto the team fights as well. Whenever they were trying to initiate those fights, they have a little bit of bad positioning onto the team fights whenever they're engaging it, and they were lacking a little bit of coordination. But meanwhile, the Blazing Olympus, they were having a great team coordination, as they were literally engaging and getting those trades ready patiently and just wisely, and their positioning was also good, and like every second pass by, they all took the all trades for them, and they totally dominated out, and they got some map control, and they were taking all the turrets down. They were getting the lots, they were getting the objectives, and they were dominating from everywhere. So the team Divine and Conquer, they have a stable one, the balanced one, draft the lineup, but still I guess because of the little bit of team coordination and little bit of bad positioning onto the team fights, because of that they lost the match.
Definitely, that couldn't have been said any better. But again, kudos to them for winning this game around. And again, the games are still coming on our way. So if you guys have your favorite team who has not played yet, just stay tuned and just wait for a bit longer, because we'll be back soon with the next games coming on our way. And this is Shinryu and Yuna signing off for the night. Thank you guys for supporting us as well as your team. So see you guys soon for the next games.
Good evening, Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the Indian Gaming Series Season 1. And today we are here for the match number 4 in the Day 4 Round 1. And it's none other than Digital Dreamers in the blue side versus Team Chomu CID. Yes, guys, you heard me right. It's Chomu CID versus Digital Dreamers in the match number 4 on Day 3 Round 1. And today in the casting deck, it will be your boy STZ. Yes, guys, I'm back. And it's my first match in IGS. And with me, I mean, I never done casting with him before, but today it's my first casting with him also. So I'm very excited about it. It's none other than yo guys. I mean, you probably know him for sure. He's none other than Zambi. Hello, Zambi. How are you?
Hello, SPZ. How are you,
I am
brother?
the moonlight that breaks through the darkness.
I'm fine. I'm fine. I'm doing great. And can you please take me, not me only, to all our audiences towards the draft phase? I mean, the Mia has got banned from the blue side. It's not an obvious ban. We don't see it regularly, but it's something new. Do you think it's a respect ban or just, I mean, they are fearing the late game Mia?
Maybe the digital streamers might have stopped the accounts of the Chomu CID, so they just banned out Mia or something. They have some own strategy, or maybe they are afraid of that Mia, so they just banned out the Mia. But apart from that, we can see the
Need some
new
stitches?
coming
I
out
can
from the start of
help.
Chomu CID. So what do you think about that, STD?
Experience the euphomy.
I mean, I think that they're having some peculiar thing onto this MM side. I mean, they're fearing this MMs a lot. Therefore, you can see the Mia got banned, the Melissa got banned. And right now, from their side, we can see the Granger and Louis from the side of Team Digital Dreamers. And a Matilda, obvious ban, just come out from the side of Chomu CID right now. The Matilda should be taken out. And we all know, I mean, the Circling Eagle, the Guiding Winds will be helping a lot to the junglers. You should get rid of that hero for sure. And look at that. The Hayabusa, the mobility jungler will be also taken out from the side of Digital Chomu CID. I mean, that Mia Khalifa and that Melissa is something new for me in draft phase.
Yeah, the Mia Khalifa. All right. Jokes apart, here we can see that Melissa and that Matilda inside of the digital dreamers. I think the digital dreamers might afraid
The
of the
choice is
MM,
mine.
maybe something like that. They have their some own sort of strategy, something like that. I don't know about that, but here we can see that the respect bands coming out from the side of the Chomu CID will be the Luyu, the Granger, and the Hayabusa. So it's a standard band coming out from the side of the Chomu CID, and here we can see onto the blue side. The Digital Dreamers just picked the best XP lane in the game. STZ, what do you want to say about that Badam pick?
I mean, a great pick. In the current meta, we all know that how Badang is cooking into the whole match. I mean, in the roaming section, in the EXP section, with the sustainable build up, with the Thunder Belt at 82 stacks. He's a fierce civil right now into the Land of Dawn, and obviously, obvious pick from their side. If you're trading the Mia, the Melissa for a Badang, you're gone, guys. I mean, I know that. Uh, Perhaps, I mean, I don't want to say this, Zambi, but you will be, I mean, get it if I will say this. I mean, maybe Chomu CID are having a fear from finishing the job. I mean, Mia MM and our Mia Khalifa know how to finish the job. Squeaky.
Yes, maybe the ACP Pradman might have just made some strategies for this. Maybe someone else, but we don't know. As we can see that the bottom will be going as the roamer, and here we can see onto the board from the blue side, they will be picking up the Suyu and the Sun. As we all know that the Suyu is a really dreamers. Nevertheless, we can see on the right side here comes the Terisla. It's a good pick coming out from the side of the Jomo CID as they got the Sun, so they need Jomo CID as uh, they got the sun, so they need a crowd control to stop that sun in the late game. So yeah, it's a great pick coming out from the side of the Chomo CID. So what do you want to say about that Terisla pick? STZ.
I mean, after the skin, collector skin, he got that skin buff right now, and we can see he's cooking in the EXP lane, and he will be going against the Sun. So, I mean, best of luck, Sun. You are having so much hindrance right now in the EXP section. But about that thing, I mean, the Miyama coming out from Team Digital Dreamers, that's something new. I mean, and the Granger. Why you're waiting for that Harith and why you're waiting for that Irithel? I mean, you should go for that also because both of the teams haven't picked their yet. Look at that, the Fanny ban coming out from team Chomu CID is a great ban because already we can see no jungler, no from side of Digital Dreamers yet. And the old lady will be taken out as well. I mean, so much damage in the mid section. What do you want to say on that, Zambi? Zushin.
The Zushi is a really annoying hero. If you don't know how to counter her, it's a really trouble. She can really make a trouble for the
It is
enemies
in
who just
despair that I
farm
see the fondest
Lol.
hopes.
interrupt in farming, interrupt in laning, and even the turtle and the lord fight. So she is expected to be there in the ban section, and it's an standard ban because the Harriet and the Irritel is still open. So STC, what do you think? The Chomo CID, what will they decide to pick right now?
I mean, perhaps they will go for the Harith because we all know that the Irithel will be, I mean, having some backlashes against the Harith for sure. But anything can be happen. We can say anything. And look at that. I mean, so many MMs got banned in this match. I mean, I don't know why they are fearing these MMs a lot. They didn't went for so big heroes. And those big heroes didn't even got picked. I mean, the Hilda is open, the Phoebus is open. They were literally spared out. But look at that. If you're going for these bans on MM, you will be gonna face off a 1-1 right now on
Yep, it is, and here we can see that the one got
there'll
picked.
be a
I
counter.
think,
I mean, I don't think the counters are open right now for.
yeah.
Yep.
But here we can see that the one has just been picked out from the side of the Choom CID, and let's see from the side of the Digital Dreamers what will they decide to pick. As I just forgot to mention that the Sicilian was just opened from the side of the Digital Dreamers, so they can go for the Sicilian as it is a good hero. He got the
Ooh.
late. Okay. Here we can see that the Gushin has been picked out from the side of the Digital Dreamers. The Gushin will be going as the mid laner and the carry in the gold.
Disaster draft from both these sides, but I don't say that thing because maybe as Zambi in that will they for the comfort or will they going for the meta? So right now we can see they are going for the comfort, and I think somewhat comfort picks do works against a counter pick. Comfort picks do works against a meta picks. So I can say that Zambi that anything can be happen here. We have to see in the match. But Zambi, before that, I always ask this question to my fellow caster, and today it's you. So what do you think after looking the two beautiful drafts from both the teams? Whom do you think gonna take on this match?
Like as per me, I'm supporting the Digital Dreamers as they just got the. I'm sorry, I'm supporting the Chomu CID as they just got the Badang onto their side, the Sun and the Suyu. So yeah, it's a great pick coming out from the side of them as we all know that the Badang is really a monster. If you just caught in that ultimate of that Badang. So yeah, it's really hard to escape from
Yep.
that. But here we jump into the land of Dawn, guys, and yeah, as I was saying, yeah, as for me, the Chomu CRA has more probability to win this game. Let's just see which team will take this win, as it is the best of one, and it's the round of day three of Indian Gaming Series between Digital Dreamers versus Chomu CRA.
Okay, I mean, as their name, they're not playing like that. They're literally playing good right now. As we can see, both the junglers are taking up their aggro. I don't know what happened to the Suyu. Suyu is still in the base. I think they will be approaching the production unit, our referee, soon about it. But before that, this was giving so much goal lashes and goal backlashes to the team. Chomu CID because they're hyper, they're jungler, is falling behind from the Alucard right now. Look at that. I mean, I think Team Digital Dreamers are not aware about it, but look at that. Suyu is back in the game. Will it hampering the late game for Suyu? I mean, he doesn't start at the time he should start. And look at the Lito will be taken to the side of Alucard right now. Over to you, Zen.
Yeah, it is good. I think that the stream should have just stopped as Julia. Don't take the referee because they own and see onto the top like the woman gang after the side of the digital to just take out that spot. So STs, what do you want to say about that gang? Okay, on to the bottom like the
Yeah, I mean, look at that right now in the bot section. We can see a fire off coming from the side of Team Digital Dreamers onto the Chomu CID, and the turtle dance already started. The first neutral objective is right now getting secured. I mean, not getting secured, but right now getting trapped by the whole team of Digital Dreamers. But sadly, the retreat battle will not be winning by the Alucard because his mate Terizla will be securing the turtle right now. In the meantime, we can see in the off camera the carry getting the kill onto 1-1 on the top section. A nice start for the carry right now against a 1-1. What do you think on that? I mean, a 1-1 against a carry. Will it be a problem for the 1-1, or in the late game we're gonna see 1-1's real identity?
it's in the fond player and start making him as the element in which the viewers are as they know that so just of this. So you think it's leading.
Yeah, sure about it. And look at that in the blue section, blue buff section of Chomu CID. It will be 3 thieves. We're gonna pick the buff away from, take the buff away from the Suyu right now. And we can see a fight is right now going in the EXP lane at a less HP. Teresa will be taken out from the land of dawn. And right now, 3 members of team Digital Dreamers going on to that Gushen. The Alucard given his ult right now. The dawning light coming from the Xavier, and it's Alucard who will be wiping out that Suyu from the map right now. We can see so much damage coming from the Alucard right now onto that Badang, and it will be a double kill for the jungler, for the Alucard in the IGS. Okay, I mean, look at that right now. The 3-man's going inside the turret, and they're giving so much damage onto that Borok, and Borok will be getting back into the track. The dawning light again popped up, and it will be giving so much damage onto that Badang, and it will be a killing spree for the Alucard inside the turret. Going onto that Sun, this Terizla will be taking out the Sun away from the map. A great start from the side of Team Digital Dreamers, we can say, because it's 6-3. The score is 6-3. The neutral objective in the hand, but look at that. Suyu right now onto the turtle side. The Beleric going for the joining out section onto that, and the ult is popped up from the Beleric onto that Suyu at a very less HP. Beleric is still managing to give some hardship to that Suyu, but it will be Gushen taking out Beleric from the map, as well as we can see Suyu will be securing the second neutral objective. The Alucard firing up on the so much damage inside the Badang. Ult is on, but it will be not taking anyone out from the map. No Federal is from both these sides, and as we can see, look at that carry. I mean, got a 1 turret in this moment, but we can see the goal lead is kind of, 1k from the side of team Digital Dreamers. But this dawning light, getting 1 kill onto that carry was a totally insane one coming from the side of team Digital Dreamers.
Yep, and here we can see that from the side of the Digital Dreamers, they're leading on. They're leading with 1k gold ahead. Okay, onto the top side. The 3-man gang comes out, but in return, they have to lose the 3 members down from the side of the Jomu CID, what a great gang coming out from them. And here we can see that the three members are dead from the side of the Digital Dreamers too. So SPZ,
Yeah.
what do you say about that?
I mean, I will say one thing right now that the Digital Dreamer is cooking up this match against the Chomu CID. Obviously, the Hyper started it late from the side of Chomu CID, but it is Digital Dreamer right now who are taking on to the Chomu CID a lot. I mean, Chomu CID are currently is really standing on their name, Chomu. Okay, just kidding, guys. Just kidding. I mean, I'm not sure. I'm not serious about it. But look at that. The Belleric right now onto that Badang. Joning out that Badang. I mean, if you're not getting a snowball, but look at that. The Dawning Light popped up from there. The carry will be getting out from that map. And a mega kill coming from the Gushin right now, Zambi.
Yeah, but trade for trade. Here we can see on to the mid lane, but here onto the bottom lane. A 1v1 fight occurs between that Sun and that Terizla. And it will be the third of, I guess, yes, it will be the third. And here we can see that the Terizla will be taken out by the Gushin. A great counter engage coming out from the can see that the Suyu is struggling hard to get his own goals, to get his own respective buffs. So, actually, what do you want to say about that?
Yeah, I mean, the buffs are going out. The kills are going out. The ganks are going out. The turrets are going out from your hand. And right now we can see the third neutral objective also going from your hand. But in the meantime, in the off camera, we can see that the carry slain the 1-1 in this match right now. I mean, the carry is having an upper hand from the beginning, from the early game to the mid game on that 1-1. We can say that the Gushin mid lane was totally out of syllabus question, but it worked fine. I mean, Gushin got 4 kills. You can see the KDA from the Gushin side.
Yup, and he's doing really well in his mid laning as he just got the 5 kills onto the board. And here we can see that the monster kill comes
Ooh.
out from Gushin. He is taking back-to-back kills, and here we can see that the damage coming out from that carry is too high, and the Belleric wasn't able to sustain that. But here we can see that the Belleric might be in trouble. The ultimate has been used out by the Belleric, but the Badang will be taken now. The trade for trade comes out from the side of
Obviously, 1-for-1 trade, but look at that in the goal lane. The carry with the 1-1, and the Gushin will be taking the goal like onto the 1-1 right now with the Blades coming onto the 1-1. It will be a 7th kill for the Gushin. Gushin is literally making this match live right now for the team, Chomu CID. But look at that in the EXP lane. I kind of say that, I mean, if the game getting late, then Chomu CID will having an advantage because the Gushin is literally rocking in this match, getting menace over all the backliners, and the Sun will be pushing through your base also. So be ready for that. Beware of that, Dreamers. And Dreamers should end as soon as possible.
and they got the carry. The Xavier will also be taken out by that Gushin. A legendary comes out from that Gushin. What a great gameplay we can see from the Gushin. Whoa, it's really surprising that an unexpected pick is really working hard from the side of the Jomo CID. Inspector has
Look at that in the mid lane.
Yup, onto the mid lane. There is
Alucard
a
entering into the mid section right now, giving so much damage. The turret got destroyed in the meantime. The Alucard right now fighting on to that Sun. The Dawning Light came out at a several of HP, but Dang will be taken down in the meantime. At an inch of HP, we can see the Terizla getting back into the base. Jambi, I mean, did you saw that? The Gushin from the beginning is literally targeting onto the backliners. I mean, the squeezy ones and getting the kills. And right now we can say that he have more kills than the Alucard itself.
Yup, and here I just noticed that the Dawning Light is always connecting to the one member who is low in HP, and the Xavier is always successful in getting one kill onto his. So the Xavier is really clever for that kill. But the one on might be in trouble. Another legendary comes out from that Gushin. The Gushin is just like the digital dreamers, as they were not having hopes in the early game, as they were not having their hyper onto their side as he was offline. But the Gushin said, "I will carry this game to victory," and he did that. And there we can see onto the Lord side, the Digital Dreamers took the double kill. The Alucard got the double kill. And here we can see that the Sun got the kill onto that. Here comes another legendary, and it will be the four members who will be down from the side of the Digital Dreamers. What a great gameplay we can see from the side of the Chomu CID as they were struggling in the early game, but they were able to take
Ooh,
everything. Oh, okay,
look.
it's a Lord still coming out from the side of the 1-1. Whoa, STG, what do you want to say about that?
What was that? I mean, I was not expecting. I was seeing in the map the 1-1 is approaching toward the Lord, but I mean, so bad, so poor retreat skills coming out from Suyu, we can say that. Because the 1-1 with the crossbow, I mean, got that Lord from the hand of Team Chomu CID. They were about to take on that Elemental Lord into their side. They're about to go with the Lord into the full members of Chomu CID into the base of the Dreamers. But the Terizla right now onto the three members is the Sun, the Suyu entering into the fight, Legendary coming for the Gushan right now, Alucard getting the kill of the Sun, and we can see a make a kill coming from the tank killer Carry going on to the Alucard right now with so much damages, but she will be getting back into the truck, getting back into the base, because we can see the 1-1 with the Lord is split pushing onto the bot lane. Let's see what happened there. The Dawning Light coming onto the scene right now. The Suyu and the Ko are going for the Lord. Okay, the Elemental Lord into the base. The three members trying to defend the Lord over there. I mean, Zambi, how can you miss this action? Perhaps he's having some issue over there, but I will be notifying him everything what is happening. Zambi, are you here?
Yup, I'm here. Here we can see that the Habitat Torrent has been already taken out by the Digital Dreamers members, and they just took that Lord. What a great see from both teams, as they don't want to lose this game by any means. They just want this win by anyhow. Both the teams are doing great onto their jobs, and here we can see that both teams are waiting for some sort of engagement.
Obviously. I mean, there is not much goal difference we can say. It's already 14 minutes. I mean, not 14 minutes, 13 minutes, 30 seconds, and we can't see that much goal difference from both these sides. Both these teams are literally playing nicely. Till now, I can say that 1-1 is split pushing from the top. We can see in the bot, Sun is split pushing. I mean, what is going on here, guys? Okay, the Wishing Lantern giving a little bit of pooky damage onto that Carry, but Carry getting the unstoppable onto the 1-1 right now. A nice one for non-trade coming from the side of Chomu CID. They're going on to the Terizla. Terizla at off position right now. The Badang dealing so much damage onto him. But it will be Suyu. No, it will be Gushan getting the legendary once again. I mean, the Gushan is still managing to take on kills after kills in this match. Zambi, we were laughing on that pick, but right now the comfort pick is ruling in this match.
Yeah, it is. And I want to just ask a simple question. If Suyu was not struggling with that network issue in the early game, what do you think? What would be the scenario?
I mean, the scenario is looking. Ooh, I thought that Dawning Light will be taking that Lord away again from the side of Chomu CID. But it's okay. I mean, did you saw that? Retreat didn't connect it on the Lord. It was Carry who took the Lord. I mean, that was a great bait. If the Dawning Light was about to take on that Lord, I mean, I think Chomu CID will be literally going on to the Suyu and will be saying so much to him.
So he's struggling with that network issue, and because of that, they took this game with this. And here we can see that the 1-1 is running here her life, and I think she will be taken out by the four members. A great diversion comes out from that 1-1, and I think so that the Lord will be easily cleared if they just go in front, as they know that all the members of the Chomo CID are onto the mid lane. It will be an easy for clear.
Yeah, the Mega Minions, the Lord Minions are going inside the Inhibitors right now. The Luminous Lord got defended in the halfway of bot section. I mean, if you will see a mentality from the 1-1, a presence of mind from the 1-1, he was just, I mean, taking away the time from them. I mean, she was distracting the Chomu CID. The Luminous Lord was entering into the base, and she was distracting them. Four of the members of Chomu CID literally went for that 1-1, and easy defense came away from Dreamers.
She gave the diversion by giving her life to the four members, and a great diversion. just took the Lord easily of the digital dream. So yeah, great gameplay we can see comes out from this one. But here we can see on that 1-1 got 9 times. She got killed 9 times. So, Ash, what do you want to say about that?
I mean, this is what real gameplay looks like, bro. I mean, she was literally getting devoured by that carry and the whole co-members of Chomu CID. Even after the Suyu got fall down in the first 2 to 3 minutes, but still they managed to come back into the match. They're online. They can be the winners in this match. I mean, they're playing like that. Their mindset is totally different in this match. I mean, they are going for that 1-1 again. The Badang hiding in the boost, going for that 1-1. The 1-1 got into in the boost again, and let's see what happened. I mean, I think Badang is not aware of that thing. Let's see
She's
what
just
happens.
waiting to come. She's just waiting to
Ooh.
come. Okay, okay. Here we can see, but no, the will be
Ooh.
taken out by that gang. We can see that the 3 members will be down from the side of Digital Dreamers, and I think it will be another easy lot from the side of Chomu CID.
The Alucard got the first turtle, but right now we can see two lots, second lot for teams Chomo Shade, even the elemental one.
Know about that, but yeah,
Yeah, I mean they should go for with the whole team towards the base so that they can, I mean, get the crystal, get the base away from the side of Team Dreamers. But till now, anything can be happen because the Belleric is there. And if you're gonna see the crossbow coming from the 1-1 into 3 or 4 members, you can
yeah.
easily go for a maniac also.
She's giving diversion again. Everyone is going for that 1-1. What's happening, guys? What's happening? The another 4 members were just chasing for that 1-1, and the 1-1 will be taken out by the 4 members. But here we can see that the another lot, they are trying to just defend their base as much as possible, but they need to lose their son. Okay, what a great gameplay coming out from that 1-1. Even if she is dying, she doesn't care about that. She just wants to defend her base by anyhow. So yeah,
She is just giving some time to their players so that they can defend the luminous lord after lord because I mean they are not giving any chance the luminous lord to get inside the inhibitors even. This is how they are right now cooking up this match. But look at that, minions marching down towards the inhibitors, towards the mid inhibitors of Team Dreamers. Will they go for that? I mean the mid inhibitors is in a saber of HP, we can say, but they will be easily defending it. But in the top section, we can see a fight is breaking out over there, but it will not be a fight because Belleric will be dismantling himself from the situation.
yep, it is. And I think it's a roller coaster match going between both the teams. Both the teams are just struggling to end this match as they got the Xavier, they got the 1-1 onto their side just to defend their base and even from that side. But here we can see a solo kills comes out onto the bottom lane. The Sun was able to take that 1-1 at the right time. And even that Alucard was taken out here. The 3 members are dead from the side of the Digital Dreamers, and here it will be the 4 members dead from the side of the Digital Dreamers, and it might be an end for the side of the Digital Dreamers. What do you think, Ash?
Obviously, I mean, only the Xavier is there, and look at that Gushen directly going on to that Xavier right now. Okay, the flicker, I mean, the immortality came out, and one more inhibitors will be going down over there, and they will be taking down the Xavier out as well as the Crystal out from the base because this will be the end of this match, and it will be Chomu CID who will be going to the next round of IGS of Indian Gaming Series after deleting the digital dreamers from the tournament. What a nice way to win this match, even after the jungler didn't got connected from the early game. From the 2 minutes he was off, still they managed to take on the match. What a nice game. What happened? Can you explain me,
Did
Zambi?
you just that? Yeah, did you just saw that the Christian didn't die even once? Wow, what great gameplay we can see from that Gushin. He didn't die even once and took his team to victory. So yeah, I would say great salute, a great salute to that Gushin. seriously. As we all know that the Suyu was struggling on in the early game, but it was the Gusion who took this match, this late, and they took the victory. So yeah, both the teams did well, but we can only have one winner, and it will be the Chomu CID defeating up the Digital Dreamers. The Digital Dreamers come back stronger the next time, but it will be the Chomu CID who will be taking the win. So till then, we'll be back after a short break with another interesting match. Till then, like, subscribe, and comment which team you guys were supporting. Thank you.
evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the Indian Gaming Series hosted by Thunder Esports. This is round one, day three of Group A that we are currently having right now, and I feel like it is the fifth match of the day that we are presenting to you, and both the teams are on to the drafting phase. The teams would be so boring versus Mystic Wolves right now, and on to the casters decks. We have none other than me, myself, your Zero, and I'll be joined by my fellow caster, Burger.
Sup, ladies and gentlemen, here we are back again. Into action. And if we look into
This
the
time,
drafting phase that has
the
already
choice is
been
mine.
started by these two teams, already we can see Fanny being banned out, obvious reasons. You don't want this hero to come in with the cables, inferior buffs, as well as skill, your front laners, back laners. And I think early game is a lot easy for, I would say, to her, because you don't have specific items on you, and then she could burst you down easily. But if we look into the other side, Xavier would be getting banned out real quick, because you don't want to face the Mystic Field's, immobilizing capability onto the team fights, as well as the daunting, like, will be annoying a lot. And with a lower cooldown, it is really hard,
I
to
am the
compete with this
moonlight
hero.
that breaks through the darkness.
Oh, look at that. A Mia band coming in. I mean, Mia, yes, she is quite good in the, when she gets to farm, and she is kind of a band material, but it's kind of surprising
Still waters
because,
run deep.
there's a lot of other heroes that you can ban and get that Mia getting banned out. I guess it's kind of a ban that they personally want to not encounter in this
Yeah.
match that they are playing, and it's
Mm.
quite interesting, and it gives other meta heroes to be open. Okay, coming in from the side of Team Mystic Wolves, the Link getting banned out. I mean, yes, another good assassin, but again, not quite common on the ban list these days. Okay, Lucas getting banned out, quite viable because he sustains a lot, he deals a lot of damage, so you would not want to face that Lucas on in the match that you're playing, right? Again, last ban coming in from the side of Team Mystic Wolves, and what will they be going for this time?
Let's see.
Wipe
Okay,
out
this
wolves and
is
justice in the
looking
world.
kind of a respect ban coming in from both of the teams, because all the meta heroes are still open. Harid Granger,
What can
as we
resist
talk,
my
Granger would
charm?
be picked up
Not even my
by,
enemies.
Team Blue here, because why? You don't want to miss out
No one
on the
can sneak
Rhapsody,
by
as
on
well
your
as then
fists.
Sonata will be dealing a lot of damage. And if chromed in with a Sky Piercer, it would be an unstoppable wrecking machine for the Mystic Wolves. But then let's see, Mystic Wolves are locking in with the Badang. The Fist Break, the Fist Crack, plus the Fist Wind combo deals enormous amount of crowd control. So yeah, better to watch him out with the Flicker, because that's gonna be an outplay moment if they're gonna pull it out on the right time.
I agree with you. And they had a lot of other heroes to get picked out from the side of team. So boring, but Granger priority is quite commendable. But it also gives your opponents who are in the second pick to go for two other meta heroes that you could not or were not prioritizing, and that would be the Harith and also the Badang. Yes, as you said, Badang, he is quite annoying to deal with, and paired with the Thunderbelt, it will be stacking up. He will be
My is
getting
to
a lot of
protect
sustain with
lives.
it, and again a Harith possibly probably in the gold lane against a Granger. Granger, he will be having a little bit of a hard time, I would say. Okay, coming in from the side of team, so boring, that would be the high loss.
Payback
A
time.
great pick in the current meta with his glorious pathway and his disengage and engage capability. A really great pick, I would say. And okay, a Farsa,
Thorns
another great
remain.
pick
She
because of her
petals
range
fall.
and her burst. Potential right there. Ooh, a Lancelot pick. What do you think about that, Burger?
I mean, in this scenario, could work out really well, but I mean, I'm not so sure about that glorious part. I mean, he would be able to escape, but the chase from the Hylos would be a really lethal thing to face with. But then, if he tries to mark out Pasa or the Granger, it would be real helpful for him. But then he also needs to look out for the studs. And I mean, if he misses out his skills, I mean, the
The
puncher.
Immortal One chose
It
me to
would be a
vanquish
very
the
dire
shadows that
situation for him.
plague this
And
world.
as we talk, the second banning stage has already been started, so you're getting banned out so early. A great hyper pick, I would say, and could do a lot of damage, to Mystic Wolves right there. But then, banning him out, probably skip,
I'm bound
you
by
know,
nothing.
the
Your
probability
team
of
is
Family,
losing
banning.
here.
destiny.
But then Tigreal onto the banning section again, a really great hero with a very game-changing skill set. The implosion, the sacred hammer as well as the flicker is a lot annoying, and not to mention the conceal too.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's
Need
see.
some
I mean,
stitches?
Gushin.
I can
I don't know
help.
why they have banned in Gushin. I more kind of feel like it's a ranked match going on rather than a tournament match. What do you think about it, Zivo?
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. Looking at the draft, it looks more like a rank rather than a tournament, and I feel like they are more used to playing ranks. So I guess they are just having that kind of thought that they are both similar, or maybe they are just kind of scared of Gushin. But I feel like there's nothing to be scared of right there, and the gacha is still open though, and both the sides they can pick for him because he is quite flexible in the EXP and also the roam position.
The
So
southern seas
it's
are
quite a
my
good pick, I would
domain.
say. But okay, a Kadita after a long time, I feel like it's a comfort pick coming in from the side of Team Mystic Wolves. And we will be seeing that possibly the roam at the last spot as the element of surprise maybe. But again, back to the side of Team So Boring. Okay, a Paquito onto our screen. Yes, Hayabusa
A
also quite
punch for a
viable.
punch.
Quite a great assassin, I would say. And okay, that was the lock coming in from the side of Team So Boring. So a Paquito against a Badang. What do you think about that?
I mean, really
I see
depends
lots of
on
gray.
the luck,
Your team
probably.
is
But
picking.
most of the part, I feel if Paquito positions himself really well, I mean, the damage output, it. I mean, the Paquito's damage with the jab is really high. So, I mean, it would be a really interesting, laning phase if we ought to watch it. But then I
So,
feel
who's
if, yeah,
next?
Sun would be picked in. So here. Badang would be the roamer in this case. And but for the side of so boring, Roger going in for the high position, I mean, not a bad choice. Can turn into the wolf or the marksman, you know, um, form, and I mean that's where his damage lies. The movement speed, the damage is really high, and we can see Lance. Okay, okay, we can see Sun being picked out. So would be a lot of monkeys seeing around, and a special shout out to my love Kadita, because I'm a Kadita main, so seeing her does excites me. But let's wait. Let's hold the excitement for the match, and I mean both of the drafting both teams have drafted a really nice combination. If we actually can call it a rank match, don't you think so, Zivo?
Yeah, and also I feel like the Farsa she could have changed to a better spell like the Flicker or the Purify, because I feel like in this kind of team position that they are playing, I don't think the Flicker will be helping much rather than
Yeah.
giving a little bit of a knockout or maybe a finishing shot. So that was kind of a clutch coming in from the side of Team So Boring, but overall both the drafts are looking quite good, and in the end it just comes down to how both the teams are going to be executing their draft.
Welcome to
So for
Mobile
now, we'll be moving
Legends.
on towards the Land of Dawn, ladies and gentlemen. The fifth
5 seconds
match
till
going
the
on
enemy reaches the
currently
battlefield.
between Team
Smash
So
them.
Boring on the blue side and Team Mystic Wolves on the red side. So far so good. Both the teams just commencing towards their respective lanes, jungles, and whatever that is necessary for the early game right now.
Yeah, to be genuine, and ladies and gentlemen, here we are. I mean, Land of Dawn, and again, let's see which of the teams do hail from their side to the victorious position here. And as we can see, nothing much going on. I mean, we could expect this much in early game because, I mean, no farm, no equipments, no damage also, but let's see.
Oh, look at the kind of a burst coming in from Farsa with the first and second skill. Oh, let's look at that going in. Oh, first blood already in the hands of Team Mystic Wolves right now. And Hylos, he is quite low, but he is still charging in for that. What do you have to say about that engage with the first blood?
It was a really good. That's why I mean, Badang, if you take him in to the lane, I mean to the roaming position, his break would provide a lot of opening for your hyper or whatever, you're in lane. That hero or the laner would be getting a lot of chances to burst an enemy down. But then as we speak, the bot lane is building up some pressure. Yeah, three-man rotation. I mean, four-man rotation would be coming in from the side of Mystic Wolves. Kadita committing in,
Yeah.
but in a bad position. Aizen will be finishing her off in a bad position again. Here, sorry, Hylos would be finishing off, would be getting finished off by Ironheart. Now, Lance looking really low. Granger would be finishing off with his Rhapsody here. Now, a really great team fight though.
A lot of a lot of commitment coming in the first 2 minutes of the game that we have. But yes, they are kind of targeting that mage from both the sides as well. And Kadita, she her positioning was a bit off, so she would be getting taken down. But look at the fight around the turtle. I mean, Lancelot is nowhere near the turtle, so if he had gone for a little bit like 1 second ahead, then they would have gotten the turtle maybe. But another team fight breaking out.
And here we could see 7 inch long finishing of Viper here, but the lasso would be getting onto the hands of Roger here. But then again, a kill for them. Badang would be falling here. I mean, a great raid coming in for this side of so boring right now. And I mean, Lancelot doesn't want to give up already. He's trying to poke as much as he can with his Thunders.
Yep, and that is, I feel like that is one of the main points of playing a Lancelot right there. As long as you
Yeah.
have your Thorn Rose, you would be able to, dash around almost in every part of that map, and you should be using that to your full potential and to its full, full quality, and that is something that the player should be focusing on. But again, Granger, he is getting that pressure, and also Paquito, he is doing a quite well rotating. But in the mid lane, though, a 1v1 fight coming in, and Kadita will be bursting that Farsa down. I mean, against Kadita, you can't really do much if all of her
And
combos just strike.
Yeah, and Padang finishing off the sun really well. As we talked about the damage rate, Paquito has the early game damage to him, so it would be really easy if he positioned himself, you know, to the real body of the Sun. And I mean, Sun being a fighter and an agile hero. Look at that. Here we could see Ocean Audit following up with a fist crack, but here we could see 7 inch long on the high lows. It would be too beefy to cut him down. Okay, looking in danger here. Okay, Laza would be finishing off Aizen again. The the teams are really fighting it out neck to neck position here because we could see 5-5 trade and the goal difference isn't that much. It's just for probably 8 or 700K. Fist crack coming in with a fist break, and here we could see Kalida with a follow up, and here Balang would be getting down the Farsa onto the ground.
Farsa, from the start of the match, her position has always been off. I feel like she is kind of lost between the maps, and she kind of needs her husband to guide her, I feel like. But again, talking about that, look at that Harry trying to burst down Hylos. I feel like you should start taking care of Hylos in the early phases of the game, because he would be quite tanky from the mid to late. Okay, another kill in the hands of Kadita right now, taking out that Granger.
and she didn't even use her ulti, to be honest. And at top lane, Roger would be getting down the turret really soon because Sun has been right now. I feel like, Sun needs to pace up, play it safe, but the side of Mystical Wolves, they would be getting that lower tier one turret.
I do agree. I mean, the objective play is coming in quite well for both the teams, and that is Mushira getting onto the hands of Farsa right there, and he will be getting bursted down. I mean, three people were there, so he was quite helpless as well. But Lancelot, look at the trying to go in with his Thorn Rose, but won't be able to do it. But again, quite a good engage, I would say, because oh, look
My
at that, a
God.
mega kill coming in from Paquito, taking out Kadita right there, a great move coming in, avenging. I mean, trying to get a lead for their team. I mean, both the teams they are playing quite well, but they do need something to start getting that lead, And Granger against a Harriet. See, that's the problem of having that Harriet open right there.
Mm, yeah, that's a lot annoying to face with. If Harit builds in with a cooldown item and then he launches his Zaman force in, there he will be like spamming his Chrono Dashes with the Synchro Fusion and it's enough to finish someone off. Okay, a fight in a turtle and Lancer would be getting the turtle. Roger running for his life, but Viper would be finishing him off as well as here we could see Glorious Path used. Okay, uh, used
Okay,
in a defensive maneuver would be getting saved up as well as Farsa here.
something I would like to talk about is how both the teams they are quite equal in their gameplay, and both the scores are still the same, but a little bit more goes into the side of Team Mystic Wolves. And oh, but dang, quite an overextension I would say, and that is he will be going down in the hands of Ranger, and Roger will be finishing Ironheart off on that Heron. Oh, the chase is still there. Kadita quite low. The Groove Battery gets used up just to get her away, just to stop her from getting away, and that is three people down for the side of Team Mystic Wolves right now. Lancelot, he has nothing else but to step back for now, and I feel like he won't be able to do much because of all of the oh, look at that Pagito trying to finish off that Lancelot, but he will be failing as Lancelot will be getting away right now.
For the team, here we could see a lot of composition breaking in. Here we could see Fasa popping up her ultimate, Rhapsody coming in and finishing off Mushiro right now at this moment. So boring. So boring are leading in and hailing in the fights, slowly taking the advantage of kills and stacking up onto the Sky Piercer. If Paquito gets some kills, it would be really good for him because he has already built in with the Sky Piercer and with the stacks. He would be unstoppable really soon.
Yes, Paquito and Granger, they will be the main focus from the side of team. So boring because they are the ones dealing the damage. And Hylos, the only thing he needs to do is engage and just zone the enemies out so that Paquito and Granger can, deal the damage. And he just needs to protect them, to be honest. And look at that, another engage might be going in, and Granger with his Rhapsody doing the damage. And okay, that's a killing spree for him right there. So Mushira was quite in a pickle of a position, but Farza again, five deaths already. I mean, you need to work a little bit harder on your, you kind of need to stick with your team at this point of the match.
Yeah, and at the bot lane, saw Granger finishing off the Harith right away. Another fight breaking in here. Glorious Spark in play. Kadita coming in, but would be getting finished off by the Ring of Punishment as well as she would be taking off, the Hylists together. And, Aizen on to the Roger would be escaping with a narrow down HP. And here we see Mishiro getting in, with his fist crack, the Granger, and eliminating him out before taking in the last kill for his team.
Yep, and I feel like both the teams they are just trying to stay in the match for now, and it looks a little bit more like a ranked match between, because we don't really see much of a meta heroes. It's just something that you would pick in a rank. Oh, look at that Paquito getting caught up by Badang right there. Okay, Glorious Padre gets used up near the Lord. The question is, Roger is still there, but okay, Lance will be taking that Lord for himself. Feather airstrike gets onto Kadita, but her rough ways will be getting her out of that trouble. And Sun, he was not able to escape from that Lord ring, and Paquito will be getting his hands onto Sun right there, and the Lord will be marching in from the bottom lane towards the side of Team So Boring. I mean, it's a level 1 Lord, easy to defend, nothing to really worry about unless they get wiped out because of fight is coming out in the mid lane, and Farsa gets taken down again, but Kadita will be getting taken out. Another Hylos will be getting taken out as well. Double kill for her right there. That is Roger getting taken down as well. So team fight can change a whole, atmosphere of a match. And that, scenario, yes. And that is 3 people down for the side of Team So Boring right there.
And again, Zaman Force dropping in, trying to push in the second inhibitor turret. Okay, it's not second inhibitor turret. Yeah, second tier turret from the bot lane here. Lancer would be getting the mid lane tier turret, the second tier turret. And here we could see Paquito coming in for a play, but Sun will be also getting the tier 2 turret for the top lane. All the tier 2 turrets are down. They are only left with the inhibitors. And if Team Mystical Wolves do get the next slot, they will be getting some inhibitors too if they're lucky. And if they position themselves or cut the lanes at the same time, it would be a really great trade for them.
Yep. In the best case scenario for Mystic Wolves, they might just be able to end the match with the next slot that is coming in. But again, Granger, he has kind of the vision. He can get the vision with his Death Sonata, so I feel like he should use it to his advantage, because the Mystic Wolves, they are kind of trying to start camping and maybe catch 1 or 2 members of Team So Boring off guard, because it's nearing almost the end of almost the midway the match, and the pressure is building on. And even if the score is in the favor of So Boring, the goal is in the favor of Team Mystic Wolves. Okay, another engage coming in. Look at all those outs getting used up. Sparsa providing the backup from behind, but again, Hylos will be getting taken down with all of the engages coming in from the side of Team Mystic Wolves right now. Okay, double kill for Lancelot right there. Will he go for a triple kill? That is the question. Okay, Sun takes the shutdown onto Paquito, getting that revenge for taking him down earlier, and no triple kill for Lancelot, but still quite a great engage coming in from the side of Team Mystic Wolves.
Mystic Wolves are taking in the trade which they lost in the early phase, the Padang, but the phase break is doing really well, and probably they will get the mid lane inhibitor turret. Yes, they will secure it for themselves, and look at that. All the lanes are pushing in at the same moment, as well as they are taking in the lot together. A great cutoff from the side of Mystic Wolves. Now, let's see. They are doing it too well. But with this lot, they could really end this if they position themselves really well.
And Farsa, she was kind of the main position of the side of Team So Boring, and she is kind of messing that up, and because of that, the whole team is falling down, in my opinion, in my personal opinion. Otherwise, the team is doing really good, but again, look at that. Okay, that was a little bit of a network issue from my side, but again, we're looking at all the lanes. The minions are pouring in from all the sides, and the Lord is also coming in from the mid lane because the inhibitor is already down. And look at that, the Lord is already in the base, and Team So Boring trying to defend the Lord coming in. And look at that Lancelot, going around with his puncher and just trying to maybe dash a lot of them. But look at that fist crack coming in from Badang right there, and the Quest Wall as well. Okay, Paquito gets taken down. Also, Hylos as well, but they are trying to mark the base as well. Okay, that I can't complete one unless Roger. Okay, never mind. He will not be able to defend himself, and that is a win for the side of Team Mystic Wolves.
Yeah, Mystic Wolves took it in a really easy manner. Early game, they were getting dominated throughout, you know, by so boring because the composition was for the late. I mean, the Sun, the Lancelot. I mean, with that, and he can deal a lot of damage. And as you mentioned before, like, you know, Fasa taking in the flame shot, that isn't too great for these kind of matches. Should have gone with the purification or a flicker spell for this instant because you can see a Kadita there. She can really go up to you, dive into you with her skills, and the rough waves will be finishing you off in no time. So yeah, I mean, great gameplay from Mystic Wolves here. And with this being said, ladies and gentlemen, we will be back with another match. So stay tuned, and we will be back real quick.